Hello, in this video, we will introduce common Python functions. Python provides many useful functions for common programming tasks. You already used the input function to receive the input from the keyboard, the float function to convert a numeric string into a float number, and int function to convert a numeric string into an integer, and print to print a message to the console. You can also use the simple functions in table 4.1. ABS returns the absolute value of x, max with a variable number of elements. So you can get all this max among all these numbers, min, and get the minimum of all these numbers. Here is max 152, so returns 5. Min 152 returns 1. Power returns A's power raised to B. It's the same as A, and with the exponent operator. And runt returns the integer nearest to x. If x is equally close to two integers, the even one is returned. This runt 5.4 is 5. Runt 5.5 now returns 6. The nearest numbers is 5 and 6, but 6 is even, so 6 is returned. This runt 4.5 returns 4. Now you can test this. Writing this code right here is runt 4.5 is 4. Runt 5.5 is 6. You can also use runt xn, returns the float value rounded to n digits after the decimal point. So this 5.46 here is 2, so this is going to be 5.47. You can also use the functions in the math module. So these are the functions in the math module. FABS returns the absolute value for x as a float value. So this FABS -2 returns 2.0. CLX runs x up to the nearest integer and returns that integer. Float x runs x down to its nearest integer and returns that integer. EXP returns the exponential function of x, that's e's power raised to x. EXP1 is 2.71828. Log x returns the natural logarithm of x. Log x base returns the logarithm of x for that specific base. SQRT is for square root. Hypot returns the x square plus y square's square root. Sine returns the sine of x. S sine returns the a sine of the, this returns the, for the x, it returns the angle in radians, and for the inverse of returns the inverse of sine. So this x here, these are the radians. And cosine, cosine, tan x degrees. Degrees is return the angle in degree for x in radians. Radians x returns the angle in radians for the x in degrees. So this radians 90, it is the pi divided by 2, that's 1.57. Degrees, 1.57 is 90 degrees here. Two mathematical constants, pi and e, are also defined in the math module. They can be accessed using math.pi and math.e. So here's the test program and using the all these functions. Now let's write a program now to compute the angles given 3 points, the coordinates of 3 points, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So this is the side is A, the length is A, B, C, and the formula for computing the angle is this. Now please note that when you write these programs, all the formulas are given to you. So you don't need to know how the formulas are derived. And given the formula, and you'll be able to compute or writing a program to get the result. All right, so we have this formula. We're going to prompt the user to enter the 6 values for the 3 points. Each point has x, y coordinates. So these are the input right here. And now this is to get the distance and between the points. So we have this now A, B, C. So from here, and now we can compute this angles A, B, C. So these are the angles now. This angles here, we need to convert the radians into degrees. So mass.degrees will give us the degrees. And after we get the degrees, we want to have the 2 numbers after the decimal point. So we are going to use this A times 100, run it, and then divided by 100. So this is the program, and here is the example. You enter and all this input and obtain the result as this. You can rewrite the program, display the triangle, and display also the angles. So these are the angles here, 60.95 degrees, 58.11 degrees. So now this is the one. We compute everything now, get the angles, and now we're going to draw the, using this, draw this triangle and also the text for the angles. And this is what you have, and the input for the 3 points and 6 values. And this is this right here. See how we draw it? So we have this is the pen, and go to x1, y1, and put the pen down. And now you go to from the x1, y1, and so this line go to x2, y2, and now display that angle. So this is the angle there, and now go to x3 and display the angle there, and go to x1, and this is x1, y1, so the first point, and display the angle there. So that's all. It is done now, and here we go. So that's all for this section on common Python functions. See you on the next video.